Good afternoon, everybody. It's Friday. Hope you're having a good one. Friday, June 2nd, 2:51 p.m. Eastern. We're going to look at the broader market and check in on the crypto space. Right now, we know the broader market is still extremely strong. The NASDAQ is confirming a daily bull flag to a new 52-week high. And the most notable thing that's taken place the last 2 days is rotation, where for the last couple of weeks, it's been all big tech and semiconductors bringing the market up. And yesterday into today, our weaker sectors, financial and healthcare, have been a big reason for the strength. And so you see the S&P 500 is outperforming the NASDAQ today. That has not happened in a while. This is best case scenario for the bulls. You'll hear the bears constantly talking about the breadth of the market is so narrow because it's only a few major names carrying things on the way up. And now that's changing. The more that we see healthcare and the financial sector go up, the more the breadth is widening, and it's the laggard bears sectors joining Team Bull. So the S&P 500 today is hitting new 52-week highs for the first time in 52 weeks. And we are 9%, 9.8% from all-time highs, and we're 19% from fear lows. So the broader market is still full steam ahead for the bulls, no red flags whatsoever. That said, crypto and Bitcoin specifically not performing at all. We don't even have a daily high or low. This whole week that we've been trading, the stock market opened on Tuesday, but we can see that we had a little consolidation to start the week, but we're notably higher than when we started, and Bitcoin is still struggling to even just get a daily high or low. The one good thing for the crypto bulls today is that we've got altcoins leading the way, and we'll talk about that and a key metric on the dominance chart, not metric, key level on the dominance chart that's being tested. But that's the one bull takeaway. It's hard to imagine a scenario where Bitcoin bulls go up as the broader market consolidates. And so, again, it's just like looking at this and say, what are you doing, bulls? Where are you? You got confidence. You've got some euphoria. You've got bull follow through. You've got weakness being bid on for the first time in a long time in weaker names and weaker sectors. And Bitcoin is just not benefiting from that at all. So, knowing that the weekend usually slows down, we're going to be looking for a Bitcoin tightening daily range to shape up. I am going to be watching for the daily high or low. What we often see recently is the bullish sentiment of the broader stock market doesn't do much for the Bitcoin bulls on Friday, but then into the weekends, we get a little bit of follow through. And so the bulls are going to be hoping that Bitcoin's daily high or low forms into tomorrow, and then we would anticipate that we're likely to just tighten up into the start of next week. But wide range, got to set the daily high or low, got to confirm a 4-hour uptrend. And so a break of 27.3 thousand would give us a 4-hour uptrend and would give us the daily high or low. So I would anticipate a daily high or low is more likely than not. But again, where are you, bulls? Still watching the crypto stocks. They're range bound, rejected from resistance yesterday and had a real red day today. MARA and Riot both rejecting into big pullback. So they're staying sideways and range bound and waiting for Bitcoin to prove something for the bulls here. All right. Before we get a bit further, I got to grab a link here. We've got a free dossier. I think that's how you say it. I don't use that word much in my life. But we've got a free dossier. I'm posting the link in the comments on YouTube, and I'll post it afterwards as well. But what this is created by TheChartGuys Lori. It's essentially a in-depth checklist going over what to be looking at when you're planning a trade entry to make sure that you're looking at everything and not overlooking anything. And this free email will come with a video explaining it, as well as the download of that checklist for you to utilize establishing trade game plans for yourself. So check that out. Lori put some good work into that. So now on to, again, Bitcoin. We know we need the 4-hour uptrend to set the daily high or low. From there, we would anticipate a daily lower high as the most likely scenario. Why is that the most likely? Because we retraced 60% plus on this pullback. The only way it's not going to be a daily lower high is if we see notable increasing bull volume. Anything less than notable increasing bull volume, a daily lower high is most likely. I'm still watching the 2-week time frame for Bitcoin. inside bar, trying to hold the back test of EMA. No major red flags on this consolidation. If we break 25.8, then we start to see some more major red flags. So 25.8 is a must hold here. And we've been keeping an eye on this daily falling wedge on Bitcoin. I almost forget to check in on it every now and again. But we did reject from resistance yet again. And it's a good one. Keep an eye on this. If this breaks bull, our 2-week higher low is being set. And we had some nice falling wedges, I guess it was last weekend maybe, on Sol and Atom. So let's see if Bitcoin can join the falling wedge brigade. Dominance chart. This is important. We're on the verge of an equilibrium bear break. We've been tightening up for 2 months, and a break of 4744 would be a bear break on the weekly, and then the bears want to ensure that they break 4677. If those two levels break, it's a hard rejection from our triple top resistance. Again, the highest dominance we've seen in 2 years would be rejecting. And you can see we're on the verge of this monthly consolidation beginning here. And that's why altcoins are having a nice solid couple of days here. The dominance chart is on the verge of a bear break. So you can't just break one level on the equilibrium. You got to break both, but obviously a good start. And so the best case scenario for altcoin bulls is Bitcoin trading sideways and the dominance chart dropping, because that means the altcoins are going up for that to happen. Altcoin bulls would love to see Bitcoin set a daily higher low and for that to result in further dominance dropping, because that would mean all of crypto's going up and the altcoins are going up faster. Right now, it's pretty much Bitcoin sideways, altcoins going up. So if we roll over on this dominance chart, it's going to be an indication to focus more on alts. Bitcoin has had the focus for quite some time, most of this year. Most of this year. ETH. So ETH daily higher low clearly set. Again, showing us that relative strength. It's a very different day than what Bitcoin is doing. The 4-hour confirmed an uptrend, and it's following through. The daily chart needs a break of 1929 to continue. Actually, that would be to confirm an uptrend because we're coming off of a bear break here. So to confirm a daily uptrend, we need that break of 1929. And the weekly chart, again, my simple statement is if weekly EMA 12 is support, the bulls are keeping longer term control. And so here we are grinding weekly EMA 12 on Ethereum the last 3 weeks. And it is still holding. The 2-week time frame for ETH, it looks like a bull flag. It looks like a backtest of EMAs, and it looks like a higher low is set. It is. And now we're looking at the potential of this 2-week bull cross of these EMAs, 12 and 26, for the first time since all-time highs. So again, these 2-week time frames are looking pretty good. We just need the Bitcoin bulls to set this 2-week higher low and alleviate some of the doubt. ETH BTC, we've been watching this 2-week falling wedge. Why have we been watching a falling wedge? Because a longer term higher low is the most likely scenario. Let's just stick with the weekly. It's a weekly falling wedge. So we were watching this, and forget where my anchor point goes, but that. So we're breaking bull. Price levels matter more to me, so we do need to see the bull break of 709 from here, but the probability we're going to break bull on this chart is increasing significantly after this week. So we were watching for a potential daily rising wedge, and the last couple of days the bulls are saying, no, it's not a rising wedge. Bitcoin dominance is rejecting from that resistance zone, and ETH is showing some strength here. So keeping a close eye on this level, because if this level breaks, it's a confirmed weekly uptrend. And again, the reason we were watching this weekly falling wedge was for a 2-month higher low. I am viewing this as a 2-month equilibrium, and we're looking for the 2-month higher low, anything over 4.9. And so that's now shaping up. And if it does shape up, then we can easily trade within this tightening range all year and look for a break in 2024 that will give us significant volatility. Regardless, if this does form a 2-month equilibrium, regardless of the direction it breaks, we know that the crypto sector will be seeing significant volatility when this breaks. So I hope it forms a nice tightening range, because that will make it very clear that, we're going to keep tightening up and then significant volatility is coming, and that helps us prepare to get ready for that volatility, because volatility means trading opportunity. So Still a little proving to do for ETH BTC, but again, if the dominance chart's rejecting from this level, we're going to look for ETH BTC 2-month higher low. And I'm using the 2-month time frame. I don't often use that just because that's where I'm finding the most clarity, just smoothing things out and zooming in. Or zooming out, I should say. Litecoin's worth keeping an eye on as long as we got the dangling carrot of the halving. I forget the exact day. Maybe we're down to 50 days at this point, under 2 months. But you're not going to find many coins where the BTC pairing is hitting the highest level that we've seen in 2.5 months. So you look at a lot of altcoins, we are not near 2.5-month highs. And even ETH BTC is trying to get to 2.5-month highs, but we're not there yet. So Litecoin relative strength is standing out, and the weekly chart has a nice bounce going. Bigger picture, monthly higher low set. So now how much follow through can this monthly bounce get? We're watching for a monthly lower high to be most likely, but the monthly higher low is set, and we were looking for that to be the most likely scenario with all the space that the bulls had to work with. So Litecoin itself, daily higher low 87.72. And again, it can, if the altcoin narrative picks up with the dominance dropping, Litecoin has the fundamental headline behind it to keep attention on it. So still in the weekly equilibrium, and not going to forget that anything under 103.42 is a weekly lower high. That is still over 10% away, right around 10% away. So it is possible that we reject and keep tightening up, but we'll know by the end of next week whether that is likely or not. A couple other names I'm keeping an eye on. RNDR, trying to set a 2-day higher low. I made an attempt for a daily higher low and stopped out. I was a bit too early. Weekly inside bars. So probably going to see 2 weekly inside bars in a row here close, and we know volatility is coming. We had a weekly inside bar back here that led to nice bear opportunity. We had a weekly inside bar here that led to great bull opportunity. Weekly inside bar, bear opportunity. Watch how these weekly inside bars break next week. Sol, we were watching the daily falling wedge that broke bull. We're watching for the monthly higher low to form on this equilibrium. And if we confirm the daily uptrend with a break of 2140, that's the first baby step towards a monthly higher low being set. Sol BTC, trying to shift momentum. Again, nowhere near, like Litecoin's at 2.5-month highs, nowhere near 2.5-month highs on Sol, but it's trying to set the monthly higher low similar to what Litecoin just did. Monthly inside bar, and we're testing the monthly inside bar resistance on the Sol BTC pairing. So, in summary, Bitcoin bulls, get your act together, set a daily higher low, and start to see some of the bullish strength that we're seeing across the entire market. Altcoins, special focus as the dominance chart weakens, especially if it continues to take out levels and clearly sees monthly consolidation. ETH BTC, 2-month higher low trying to be set, long-term equilibrium watch. Litecoin still a real nice weekly equilibrium. And RNDR, couple weekly inside bars to be watching. All right, I'm reading the chat room. Thanks for the likes. Those of you that are liking. I've got, how much time? Ooh, I've only got 5 minutes. Glad I looked at the clock. Coin. Haven't looked at coin in a while. I care more about MARA and Riot. We did get a bull break. Let's see. We technically, you could call this, it's not an ideal time frame. Let's go to the 2-day. 2-day uptrend confirmed. Really, big picture, what needs to happen. Coin is trying to be a monthly inverse head and shoulders, where we've got our left shoulder, our head, and now we're trying to form the right shoulder. And with a bull break of 63.75, the monthly higher low is now set. So these bulls must break 87.63 to confirm a monthly uptrend and to confirm a 4-month bounce is underway. And so if that's going to happen, that means Bitcoin's breaking 31,000. So who knows if that's going to happen. But if Bitcoin is a 2-week bull flag, coin is going to confirm a monthly uptrend. And I'm watching ARKK, where Coin is Holdings, Kathy Wood's ETF. I'm watching it for the same monthly inverse head and shoulders, monthly higher low set. And again, that resistance is 10% away, but trying to go from 2 years of bear market to basing out. This is when the supply and demand scales do this. And then we're looking for them to tilt, for demand to then exceed supply. And this is why I've been bullish the market, because there's so many charts that look like this, and they just look like laggard bulls to me. They just look like they're waiting their turn, and that their turn is approaching. IWM, with growth names, look at it just sideways for an entire year. And it is trying, let's go to 6-week equilibrium. Trying to set a higher low, still very tight, but this is going to break. This is a 14 months in the making. And it's the potential to be a laggard bull break. First close over weekly EMA 12 after months of rejecting. Pepe. Last I looked, it was just slow bleed mode. And that's the case. We have never had a daily uptrend. Well, I guess you could call this one. Since we topped out, it's been nothing but daily lower highs. It's been very clear. No fake outs, no nothing. Daily EMA 12 resistance, we're grinding down it, and daily lower highs. Simple statement, if daily EMA 12 is resistance, Pepe bears have absolute complete control. Bears have zero reason to cover. So, anything under 15,432, just a daily lower high. 105 is support trying to hold. But again, this is burden on proof of bulls. Bulls show a reason why we should be looking bullish, because you have not given a reason in over a month. Well, 3 weeks. ADA, first thing I care about, what's the BTC pairing doing? This is worth watching. If this sideways range breaks bull, it'll be the strongest it's been in a month. You know I love sideways ranges. ADA trying for the monthly higher low. A lot of work to do. Bulls must get over 386 to confirm the daily uptrend. Then we zoom out. And anything under 4617 will be a weekly lower high. And there will be bears talking about this being a potential head and shoulders. But at this point, trying to follow through from a weekly bounce, must confirm the daily uptrend and must see the BTC pairing break that sideways range clearly. PYR. All right, this is the last one, unfortunately. I am on a clock. PYR weekly is tightening up. Lower high just set. Bulls must hold 288 for a weekly higher low to form. Again, another one that's just lower highs. Double top, lower high, lower high. Bulls must hold the low and confirm a weekly uptrend if anything is going to change. So we need to confirm a daily uptrend. Next bounce, we're just looking for a daily lower high. So it's square one. We need a big enough bounce to create the space for a daily uptrend to confirm, to set a weekly higher low, and then we've got to confirm a weekly uptrend. But the bears are comfortable and confident right now, so it's one time frame at a time, and the bulls have a lot of work to do. All right. Appreciate you all watching. And I hope you have a great Friday and great weekend. Let's get those likes up to at least 69. Do good things. And check out that free checklist dossier.